Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Flashback here. We're going to be back with some more automation today. In the newest update, technically I'm in the pre-alpha, or the one step further, whatever you want to call it, the optional build, just to test it out, see what it's like. Today, I think we're going to step into, I played around a little bit since I recently upgraded my system. So for those of you who don't know, I have upgraded to a 3700X, which is going to be very nice, hopefully. It's already doing a lot better on my streams, which, if you haven't already, make sure to follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/flashback1992, fours instead of A's as always. Actually, it might not be 1992 anymore. If that doesn't work, it's Flashback Live, fours instead of A's. Huh. Really should have thought of that. Nevertheless, we're going to get into this today. We're going to go ahead and work on a new car. Now, there might be some new things added. I'm not 100% sure. So let's just take a look through here. Let's improve all the way up to 2020. I'm not playing modded. Zero mods here. I'm just going to play the game as is, as I always have. Maybe eventually, if this series gets some amount of traction, I may look into some mods. But for the time being, at least, we're not going to. I'm feeling something we actually have never done is a proper saloon car. Not a coupe, it'd be a sedan, maybe a late 90s to early 2000s saloon. It might work. I think we'll want to run the 103.9. That's more of a saloon style anyhow. Yeah, we'll run the... I actually like the hatchback better. Personally, that's just me. Doesn't matter. We can adjust it if need be. What's everything looking like here? Lift is pretty genuine. Drag, 0.26, not terrible. Track width, 57.5. These are bigger. That's more of a straight-up luxury car. I'm looking for more like a medium luxury, I guess, is what I would call it. I think we'll stick with this one. Do I want to go down to that? That's a lot smaller. It's a lot smaller. Be faster though. I'll run that one. Why not? And ooh, they have updated this. This is very nice. Panel material is going to be aluminum here. Chassis is probably going to remain ladder. What's monocoque look like now? Yeah, we'll keep it ladder as is. Chassis material, we're going to run a galvanized steel. Probably no. We'll run a corrosion-resistant steel. It is supposed to be a luxury material after all. Front, as longitudinal. You'd be stupid not to. Why would you ever put a transverse motor in the front of a luxury vehicle? I just don't get it. This could actually have some... kind of want this already. Huh. Double wishbone. We'll just... do I want to do all the way around? It is more expensive than multi-link. You know what? We're going for a sporty feel. I'll go with the multi-link. We're going to run a new motor. Now, I wonder, am I going to be stuck with a V6 here? In which case, it is going to be a turbo. We'll just call it Luxor Luxor 2000 is what we'll call the engine. Why not? Let's see what we can get away with. Can we get away with a V8? Absolutely can. Now, that is 243 cubic inch. I'd be okay with like a 295, maybe even a 290. Yeah, 290 even. That's a decent... actually, it looks kind of nice. And we're going to run a V60 because I'm weird like that. Direct acting overhead, do I want to run that? Maybe. Get a little more RPM, a little lower friction. Yeah, we'll run the direct acting. It just looks better in my opinion. Block material. Do I want to run aluminum or do I want to make this cast? Let's see, we're running... you know what? I'm actually going to bring this back down to the proper year. We're going to make this a 2001. In which case I'm going to make it a 98. Why not? That way it is cast iron for sure. Cast iron all the way across the heads too, because why not? No VVL. I can add it later if I need to, but right now I don't think I'm gonna. This is gonna be a street vehicle. So I'm not going to worry too much about strengthening it. However, I will. We'll see how it plays out. I can change it out later. We'll just run straight across as is for now. Compression, we're actually going to drop this down to 9.0 to 1. Run this about 45. VVT we're going to leave alone for now. We are going to drop a twin turbo setup on here. We're going to push for about 420-ish horsepower. Should make about 380 on that. How do I want to run this? Honestly, I want to run a little lower compressor. Little lower turbine with a little higher AR ratio, I think. I'll drop that down a little bit to about 0.7. We're going to run about 13 PSI, I think, is what I want to run. It's going to be multi-point EFI. Single, standard. How's that look? Very subpar. But it looks a lot more realistic than other ones I see around, so why not? We'll stick with it. I need to update what rooms I'm using, but I kind of like this for the 90s. I feel like it fits. We're going to set this up for premium. Nothing too far beyond that. We're going to etch for a 13.7 since it is a turbo car. We're going to bring that timing down to about 35. Again, turbo car. I'm going to keep that 5800 and see if we can hold out at 5800 like it's at right now. We're going to run a single. Do I want to run a single? No, it's a V8. I want a dual at 2.5. Three-way. Baffled. What's that running? 429 horsepower? Okay, something here is gonna really annoy me. I really like the new graph setup, but that ain't right. So it's got actually a really nice torque curve, really solid right through there, but still a nice incline, and then the horsepower flattens as the torque comes down. Kind of like that. We can play around with it a little bit. I've got a little bit of fuel to play with. Our fuel efficiency isn't terrible. We'll check out what we can do there. We are at 24.3. That's a good level for a luxury vehicle. Our exhaust is a little restrictive. Running 2.75. Let's make it a 3-inch. Why not? 450 on the dot. Simple enough right there. That did increase our mileage a little bit. Not that it matters a whole lot once you get to that point. I don't want to increase that too much. Turbine, what can you do for me? A little more, but not really at the same time. That's... Bring that back up to 0.8. 0.76? Yeah, we'll run 0.76. 310 and 465. So I mean, I can drop the boost a little bit. No, I like the 13 PSI. I think that's a solid boost number. Cam is looking good right where it's at. Compression adjusts too much immediately. How's everything holding up? We can handle 7,200 RPM on the conrods and pistons, so we can actually increase that a little bit. Do we have the power to do that? We do. Actually, that's like almost a perfect torque curve. We'll bring it back to about 6,900. 469 to 6,900. Hell yeah. I mean, actually, I might be able to do that. Hey, 469 at 6,900. Sweet. I'm going to bring that back down, though. I like that 469 number. Still at 310 foot-pounds, which is a solid curve. That is just in the power right there. It gets in the power, and it stays in the power. I like that. And it's smooth. What is our reliability? 70.4. Not terrible. Beans, you know, it is, in fact, a turbo car. I could probably break the 500 mark here. But, again, like I was saying earlier, this is a production car. So I like the idea of going for more fuel efficiency. And I can drop this down a little bit, can't I? What can I do with it then? Can I bring this up? No. I can probably bring my compression down just a little bit. 465, 307. Whew. That cam profile's getting spicy. 483, 310, 17.2. Can I bring that back down to there? Maybe, if I make one adjustment somewhere. Maybe the exhaust where I have to make an adjustment. 470, 481. God, it's such a huge difference. 479. Ooh. God, I want to make it work. Where can I make it work? I'm at 95, basically even. I'm just a tiny bit too rich, or tiny bit too high over it. Basically, no matter where I do it, is that enough? 479, 480, 12.9 boost, 482. 483.10. You know what? I like that. Might be able to squeeze a tiny bit more out of it. Nope, again, you know what? 485.3. Really? 483.10 at 17.3. That's a good number. I like that. 480 horsepower, 310 foot-pounds of torque out of this turbo V8. A fairly small one, too. What is it? 2.9 liters? 2.9 liters. Wow, that'd be terrible. 290 something, 290 cubic inch. Not too bad. Turbine's a little restrictive. Intercooler's a little restrictive. Let's see if that really matters. Let's take a listen to her. She sounds pretty good. We are gonna... Ooh. I can make it into a tiny little pickup. Oh, that thing would fall. Holy cow. But no, we're gonna run the hatchback. It's gonna be a luxury car in the luxury range. That's what we're going for. Colors. Now this is where I can have a little bit of fun. We're gonna run a fairly standard white. We're gonna bring that flake down a little bit. Keep the shine high, and we're gonna drop in a little bit of a pearl. It's gonna be a little bit of a red. Yeah, that's nice right there. Oh, that's black. Well, that's why it's not coming out right. So if I bring the flake up just a tiny bit more, bring the shine down. Right there. White with that red flake. If I went with a more yellow green. No, I think the red works. The red is definitely the way to go there. Tiny bit more pearl. Tiny bit less flake actually. Little more shine, a little less flake. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, we'll get rid of this pinstripe. Although I say that, and yeah, it goes all the way around. Gonna get rid of that pinstripe. We're going to call this White Fire Pearl. Yeah, that's solid. God, this thing would look great. Nice and sleeked out. I wonder what I can do for the sculpting on this thing. Gonna have to do that after the paint, I guess. It's been a while since I actually did any sculpting on this game. Alright, so now we're going to run to the trim. Yes, so this is all... What the fuck is this? Tray. No, get out of here. We'll just make it all match for now. That works for me. Rims, we are going to run a natural chrome. We're going to go with a gray chrome, a darker chrome. That'll look good. We'll just run that for the rims. And I think that's going to be it for the colors. Gosh, do I want to do anything else? Pillar trim will actually run that chrome. Steel? Chrome. Yeah. And how about... Oh, too far. Back into here. Back into here. What's the window trim exactly? Nope. Bring that back to what it was on car. White diamond pearl. We're going to save that paint globally. We're going to save this paint globally. Alright. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I like that. That just chrome hint around that. I like that. Move on here to... First off, get rid of these god-awful wheels in favor of something a little more classy. Just a little bit. I don't want to go overboard with this thing. Granted, there's not a whole lot of option for wheels in this game without going modded, so at some point in time I may have to. Kind of like this on here, though. Yeah, that looks good. How about this? Nah, it's a little much. No. Oh, God, no. I can fuck with that. Maybe we'll stick with that. How's that? No, God, no, not on this. I hate wheel. I hate frickin' picking the wheels. Stick with those for now. We can change them if we need. Number plates. I am going to kind of do one of the tricks I learned a while back. Okay, so it's going to be kind of rounded on top, so I'll run this one here. Oh, that's not the one I want. Need this one. I'll shrink that down a little bit to about there. Put it right dead center. And then we'll drop out and grab one of these plates, the far one. Stick it right over the top. Yes, I know this is kind of cheating. No, I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, it's the only real way to make a license plate area to look any good. A little bit wider than that, maybe like right about there. Yeah, that's solid. Where is the body sculpt in here, people? I want to sculpt the body. There's morphine. Alright, what can I do here? Because this is going to be a all-wheel drive vehicle, actually, so I guess I don't need huge. I'm probably going to run about 245s all the way around on this thing. I like that there. Bring that forward. Make that back a little bit longer. Now, you know what? Right about there. Just get that rear pillar going up a little bit there. What the hell? Alright, let's bring that back out, shall we? Ooh, actually. Yeah, let's just bring that all the way out. It looks weird otherwise. Bring that lip in as far as I can. Any morphine on the bottom? Nope. Bring that in just a tiny bit. Right about there. Yeah. Whew. Nope. No, I think that's about as flat as I'm going to get that front end. Overall, I like it. Like it right about there. Yeah, that looks good. Stick with that for now. Not many changes, but enough to actually change it up a little bit. This is going to be a long episode in case you haven't noticed. This episode will not consist of any BeamNG unless I feel like I've got the time, but as of right now, I have this strange feeling that this is going to carry over into the next episode where we're going to pull this into BeamNG and see how it feels. On those door handles, straightforward, but a little bit of chrome just to top it off because luxury car. It has to have it, don't you know? Alright, so where are the blinkers? That one there's got a blinker. Can I run that halfway decently or right there? A little bit higher, maybe like right about there. How's that look? Actually pretty well portioned to the vehicle. I am going to bring them down just a little bit. Bring them more towards the edge and up right about there. How's that look? Yeah, it's good. Good enough, I guess. Exhaust. Just a couple of simple exhausts. Nothing to really write home about, although get rid of these things. Drop a couple of these bad boys in there. And call, actually, you know what, I kind of want to run these. Oh, it doesn't actually run exhaust. Fantastic. So I guess I'm running this one. Maybe. Where is the exhaust of this thing? What the heck? Oh, it's because I don't have the drivetrain in yet. Duh. Oh, we'll just run those for now. We can change them out if we need to later. Yeah, that'll work. What do we need? What do we need? Oh, we need to do the entire front and rear end. Duh. Don't really know what I want to do with this in terms of the design. I think I should probably lay out a couple of basic grills. I'm not going to be going overboard here. Just something nice, classic. Actually, that kind of works. Just like that, actually. Bring that up a little so it's not quite all the way down on that lip. That actually works like surprisingly well. Bring that back down a tiny bit. Okay, I'm actually okay with that. I think there's just enough chrome and plastic on there. And we are going to need a lower grill as well, which for that, can I get away with this? No, that's too much. Back out of there. What else do we got? I got these guys. I could always run one of these. Yikes. Doesn't really suit that. This suits more of this styling. See what we can get out of here. Yeah, I could probably do that. Is there anything good with lights built in that would look good here? That one there, probably. Yeah, that's good enough. Need to get the headlights in now. Which, God, what do I want to run? Has kind of an upslope. I don't necessarily have to follow said upslope. Wouldn't be a bad idea, though. Something that's straightforward, that's simple? Really? No. I was going to say no way that's going to work first try. But I might be able to run this. Flip it vertically. Haha! It's ugly! Yay! Okay, that's not going to work. God, none of the lights ever work out the way I want them to. Actually, funny enough, that one kind of does. To some extent. From the front, actually, that's not bad if I... ran that more like this. Run it about there. Close, but no cigar. Just trying to get the right shaping right now. It's got kind of a Mercedes look to it, actually. Which means if I shrunk this down a little bit. I could run a turn signal under that. Something along these lines, still angular. Undo. Nope, that's not gonna work. You know what? How does that look as is? I'm okay with that, actually. That's not terrible. The rear is gonna be the fun one, though. I've never really liked working on rears. I just realized I need to put a lip on here. How hilarious does that one look? Hilarious because it's not a lip. This is. How's that look coming around? Terrible. Guess we'll just run the standard one. There, how's that? Coming into the edge. You know what? I'm okay with that for the most part. I'll deal with it. Just need a little bit of that front downforce to help out. I will never understand how they ever expect these spoilers to actually work. Perfect. Just like that. Ugly as hell, just the way I like it. Actually, I do kind of want a little bit of a lip back here. Something like that. How's that look on here? Actually, not bad. That one's a little much. That one's also a little much. That one's a lot much. I think that one is the way to go. Bring it back to where it's kind of angling down the back a little bit. Looking more natural. Can I bring it in a little bit? Yeah, something like right there. Yeah, that'll work. Nothing too much, just a nice little look. A little bit of a diffuser on the back because sports luxury is the name of the game here, brother. Yeah, I can get down with that. That looks pretty good. Now for the tail lights. And of course, as always, you do need that, even though that hasn't really been used on modern vehicles in quite some time. You know what else we need? Third brake light. Everyone needs a third brake light. Kind of looks like a G6 rear end to some extent, or a G8 rear end. Strangely enough. Alright, tail lights. What are we gonna run? Something vertical-ish, something rounded-ish, something cool-ish. What the hell? There is some new stuff. Okay, I see you. I see you, game. I see you out here. Anything good, though? That's going to be the question. I, for some reason, I've always wanted to find a way to make these work on a build somewhere. No, I have never been able to actually do it. Perfect. Yikes. So here's the annoying part, is that setups like this make you want to use the inner and the outer, but it never works. Although I see that. This one just might. Swap it out. Yeah. Keep it here. Curve it in. Widen. Bring it up. Widen. Curve it. Actually, bring it down a little bit. Curve it. Get it flat with that bottom. Damn. I wanted that to work so bad. If I did it this way. And said, fuck the trunk. Nope, that ain't gonna work. Cannot say fuck the trunk. Trunk needs to stay as is. Gotcha. It's not terrible. What if we flip these vertically and ran them like that? Nope, actually. Just saw something. Swap that around. Keep it lined up there. Bring this up. This could work, actually. How's that look right there? Oh, come on. How's that look? Doable? Not doable? Doable. I can live with it. That's not bad. Actually, I kind of like it. Just swapped it out for that. Yeah, I could live with that. Good enough. I'm not going to bother naming this one. At least not on the car itself. I am, however, going to give it a name. Just like the engine, this is going to be the Luxor, but instead of the 2000, it's going to be the GT200. Because why not? It's just a name. Who cares? Get over it. If we want to change it in the future, we can. So, like I said, all-wheel drive. It's going to be a standard, advanced automatic, 6-speed. It's giving us a theoretical of 178, so we'll set this to about 155. What is that gear ratio? 416? Yikes. I like 376. It's a little more realistic. Honestly, I like 323 because of fuel savings. I like a 352. Yeah, 352 will work. I'm gonna run a viscous or electric. Yeah, an electric. Why not? I'm going to keep the power distribution as is. Feel like it looks about perfect. Medium compounds. 255s in the front. 255s in the back. That does kind of look aggressive, doesn't it? Whew. Yeah, she out there. She out here to win, that's for sure. Can I run 19s? You know what? This is 1997. 17s would have been huge at the time, so we'll run 17s on her. Alloy, of course. 255s were huge tires back then, too. I like it. Vented discs, we'll run 3-piston in the front with about an 11. Vented in the back as well with a 2 with a 10. Everything else the same. We're going to run semi-clad. I don't need downforce, just a little bit of cladding. You know what, we'll run fully clad. What does it really change anyway? Adds a little bit of downforce, not a huge amount. We're not going to see the downforce figures yet. Works for me. So it's going to be luxury with a luxury infotainment. Premium HUD? Yeah, it's going to be... No, this one isn't quite the base model. This one's a little higher. Could go down to sport here and then run... Yeah, this is the sport model, let's face it. This is the sport model. Electric variable. Ooh, that's... Oh, I guess the... Really? I could have swore I changed the body. Oh, I suppose. Okay. So because of when I changed it here... What do you mean I just wanna... Oh, did that fix it? It did. Fantastic. We are a 1998 car again. What does that do to us? We can run a 5-speed advanced automatic, in which case... You know what? I'm still okay with that. I'm going to bring this up a little further to about 65. Get a little more gearing out of it. Viscous or geared. The viscous is a little overall better. Yeah. Run it as is. Medium, compounds, blah, blah, blah. Everything's good there. Vented, all good. Fully clad, no active wing required. It's not that nice of a sports car. It is still going to be sport. We are going to run a premium CD. Premium. Variable hydraulic. It has to be. Electric wasn't as good at the time. It's gotten better since, obviously. But we're going to max out the traction aids. Max out the safety. Active sport with adaptive. And you know what? Let's give me the... Yeah, we're going to go the adaptive versus the semi-active. We're going to go with a comfort or a normal. Actually, the comfort helps. That's so strange. Family Sport Premium. Family Premium. Boy, this hits a lot of categories, doesn't it? This is right about... I actually want it a little bit stiffer. Don't I? No, I don't. Okay. Actually, the rear wants to be a little stiffer. Yeah, right about there, actually. What about the springs? Right up there. Alright. So 11 inches look like. A little high. We'll run 10.5. How's that look? 10? I like 10. 10's a solid number. It's a little low, actually. I like a 10.3. Yeah. Actually, just 10 wins all around. 5.9 roll angle. It's a little stiff of a roll angle, but we are running more of a... little bit more of... You know what? Let's bring this down a little bit. That doesn't change the roll angle, though. .8. 5.6, and if I brought this up to 3, 5.4, I think I like 5.5. That's all around better. 5.5 right there. Markets, we are hitting a lot. Utility Sport Premium, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. Family Utility Premium, that's fair. Family Premium. Commuter Premium, fancy. Fun Premium, oh yeah, even though it's not a coupe. Family Sport Premium. I'm surprised it fits in the muscle, especially considering it's an all-wheel drive. Right? Yeah. It's an all-wheel drive. GT Premium. Little low on the GT, but I suppose it's not a coupe, so it makes sense. Luxury is so picky. Hatchback, hell no! But you know what? I like this segment. We're going to save the car. And on that note, we are going to be right back. I'm going to go check this out in a couple of scenes. And there it is. The Luxor GT200. An all of its glory, all of its might. Well, that was boring. You can have a better one than that. Come on, drama pan. Low gear, points of interest. Yeah, we'll run that. The Luxor GT200. Maxing out performance in a way you never knew was possible. With its real-time 4-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, twin-turbo V8, you can really lay down the power without even noticing your tires. That was the worst line ever. I should have thought about this before I started saying it. Featuring colors such as white, fire pearl. And that's it so far. Look at that spoiler. It's clipping into the trunk. It's fancy. I somehow got 2 locks. That's neat. One's clearly for the trunk. The other one's for the lights, obviously. And now it's not going to be here. There's my car. Oh. Panning out. Oh. It's running into stuff, I think, is what's going on. Yep, stuff was most definitely getting in the way. I'm going to check out one more location here. Industrial Canal wet. And instead of running points of interest, we are going to run top, down, and sideways. No, that's boring. Boo! Ah! I hit resume. It's not what I wanted to do. Well, anyway, folks, thank you all so very much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to see more. And we will see you next time. Until then, as always, enjoy what is hopefully the last animation, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.